Hey students, how are you all? I hope your preparation going on well for the NEET and for your board exam. So those kids who have not filled the NEET 2024 registration form, please fill it, and the last date to fill the form is 9th of March. So I, Rashmi Mamgai, welcome you at Physics Wala Gulf channel, and today we are going to discuss all the steps to apply for the NEET registration, right? So let's see. First of all, what exactly you have to do? You have to visit this site on Google. So let me take you to the Google, right? So you will be typing this and just, this page will appear in front of you. Then you will click here. And then this page will appear on your screen, right? And then here, click here for registration or login. So this page will open and only registered candidate login here. So you have not registered. If you have not registered yet, so you will use this step to apply online. So yeah, you are new candidate and you have to register here. When you will click it, you will be getting some information. If you are in general category, this is your fee. If you are in general EWS or OBC and NCL, so you have to fill this much fee. And if you are in these category, you have to fill this much registration fee, right? And then after reading all these things, right, they have given all the things that is required, right? And they have mentioned all the kilobytes also, right? So if you require to update the scanned signature, what should be the size? So they have mentioned it also in the first page itself, right? So see, they have given all the fee payment and which bank you have to use. So they have given all the things over here. So you can read it. If you are making your password, what exactly you have to keep in mind. And then after reading all this thing, you will click here to proceed. Okay, so please declare. Yeah, so you have to declare it and then you have to click here to proceed. Then you have to read all this thing. So you know what, you have to choose your identity proof. So if you have Aadhaar card, that's true, that's really nice, you have to choose this option. If you have DigiLocker account where you are having all the documents in it, you can choose it. If you are having if you want to create DigiLocker account, you will be choosing it. If you are having academic bank of credits, so what is academic bank of credits? I guess all the kids are having this bank where all the certificates from the school or colleges are submitted here, right? Are uploaded here. So you can use this also for your identity. Indian passport, you can use PAN card. If you don't have Aadhaar card, you can use these things also. And if you don't have Indian passport, then you can, okay, so I have a non-Indian passport. If you have non-Indian passport, then you can actually use this, right? So whatever. So suppose I'm using my PAN card, you will be typing your PAN card number here, and then you will click here to proceed. Then after that, registration page will be opened, right? So after that, registration page will be open. So all these steps. I have shown you all these steps online. And then after typing your PAN card number or Aadhaar number or passport number or whatever you are using, right? Whatever identity proof you are using, it will take you here, right? So then you will be having that button, click to proceed, and this page will be open. So here you have to fill your personal details, right? So in that personal details, you have to fill your name, you have to fill your gender, your mother name, father name, and all the names should be same as your there in the 10th certificate, right? So make sure that whatever there in the 10th certificate, the spelling should be same as their 10th certificate in the registration form also, right? Date of birth, category, nationality, state, identity type, ID proof number, valid mobile number, email ID. So you will be providing email ID and mobile number that is with you, because you will get update about many things. So make sure that that number should be at your home, right? And next, it should be noted that the candidates detail like name, date of birth, all this thing in the application form and government ID proof must match. So suppose you are uploading PAN card. So all the information that you have mentioned in registration form, it should be same as your government identity card that you are using, identity proof that you are using. Either it should be passport, either you are using this, PAN card or Aadhaar card, right? Also, their mother's and father's name should match with the class 10 certificate, right? So you have to keep all this thing in head. Next, because mother and father name, because mother name is generally not sometime not mentioned in our Aadhaar card, father name also sometime not mentioned in some PAN card and all. So for that purposes, you have to use your, I mean, you have to use the spellings which is mentioned in the class 10 certificate, right? So then after that, after filling all this information, you will get this page, choose password, and you will be choosing a password. So see, candidate will have to preview the information entered and click on next. Screen that appear after completing this step above, candidates have to fill the below mentioned. So after filling all this information, right, after filling your addresses and all, so you have to create a password and add a security question. So security questions, you are having some when you will click this security question, you will get a lot of the options. So you can choose anything and you can write down the answers, right? That is the security answer. And then OTP sent, and then obviously they are asking you to fill your mobile phone where you will get the OTP, right? So you already have given your mobile phone, you will be getting your OTP there, and after that you will submit after filling all the details. So make sure that you check once, don't make any mistake, because phone number, mail ID cannot be changed, cannot be corrected. Even the correction window will open, but you cannot change it, right? So last March to fill the form is 9th of March. And when does this correction window open? It will be opening around first week of April, right? So make sure if you don't make sure you don't make any mistake. In case you make any mistake in like names or addresses, you can change it, but you cannot change your mobile number and email ID. So make sure you fill them very, very correctly, right? Now, next thing, screen that appear after completing this step above will have the provisional registration number. So once you have filled your detail, right? So they will be generating your registration number. So that will be appeared here on the page. So you have to take this screenshot of that registration number, right? And make sure that, because when you are when you will log out and you are login again from the other device or from the same device, you require the registration and your password that you have already created here. So that means the shown in the image below, candidate have to keep this number safe, as this will be used along with the password created by them to serve as login credentials. So make sure that whatever number appeared on the screen, you have to save it, take the screenshot, right? And then you will be completing application detail in this way. So this is your application status. That means you already have completed your details. Now you have to fill other details also, right? Like your qualification detail, they'll be asking you to upload your photograph, they'll be asking you to choose the code and all, right? So some kids are confused in the codes, which code to be chosen. So I'll be telling you all the things, right? So candidate will have to click on process detail, and if they wish to continue filling the form. So if you want to continue the filling the form, it's written process detail. So you will be clicking the form process detail, and then you will be filling the other things, right? So then after that, what will happen? They will be asking you, once you have entered already personal detail, they'll be asking you to choose the language that you exactly want to the language that you exactly want to appear in the exam, right? So which you wish their exam to be conducted, and choose 3 exam cities of your preferences on the basis of your priority. After filling in the above details, click on next. So after filling all this form, right, all this information, you will be clicking next. Next screen, you will be having residential detail, corresponding address, annual family income, minority detail, declaration of dress code. So what is the dress code? Dress code means, like, if you are belong to certain religion category, or you're wearing kada, or you're wearing hijab, right, or you're wearing some other things, that is, that you cannot obviously remove because it's mandatory in your religion. So you will be writing yes, and then you will be mentioning what exactly you will carry to the exam hall, right? So that in time, you won't face in time rush. So make sure that you mentioned, if you don't wear any such mandatory thing, you will be mentioning no, right? So in the next window, they will be asking you to fill your Aadhaar details, your gender, date of birth. After this, check on the declaration box and click on the submit and next tab, refer to the image below. Right, so this is the image, you will be getting all this thing. So then they will be asking you, next window, candidate will have to give the center details. They will be like choosing 3 centers that I have told you, right? So question paper medium, Hindi, English, or Bengali, or whatever, right? Tamil, or like which language you really want to see the paper, right? So parents, qualification, occupation, click on the save and next. So then you will be having this screen, right? So in the next page, you will be getting all the, like they will be asking you to choose the subject that you have taken in your class 12th, and then they will be asking you to enter your details, right? Your class 10 details, or you can like choose that you were in the COVID phase when this exam happened. So you can, obviously, I guess you are having the option to skip the class 11 detail, or if there's no option, though, you have to fill, right? You have to fill that thing also. So then you have to write down all the things that I have told you. So now candidate will have to enter some additional details such as the place of birth, state, district, enter the security pin, and click on save and next, right? So you'll be writing the security pin over here. After that, you have to upload all your photos, right? Photographs and signatures. So this is the, I have written the size and the format which is required for different documents. So for the passport photograph, you have to use the white background. You have to use white background with the present photograph, right? So make sure it's latest, and the size should be this. So specification is given and size and format is given here. Postcard size photo. So they have written that while you are making the postcard, while you're going to the photographer, right? So I'll be asking them to get it made in the postcard size, right? And there you will be asking them to write the date and your this, right, date of birth and date of clicking the photo and your name also, right? So you will be mentioning your name and date of taking the photograph. So photograph should not be with cap or goggles. 80% face coverage, ears clearly visible on white background, and this should be the size. So they have given specification also. So make sure you are following this. You have to upload the signature with white background, sign with the black pen, and then it must not be capital letter. So make sure that that image should be this. So you can use some app or some like app to edit the signature, right? Or after scanning it, you can just convert it in this KB using certain apps, right? Left and right hand fingers and thumb impression. So they'll be asking you to take the thumb impression as well as the finger impression. It should be size 10th passing certificate, category certificate you have to upload, and it should be like this. Certificate obtained by the center mentioned in the brochure. So you have to use the PWD certificate, citizen certificate, so citizenship, embassy certificate from any documents proof. So suppose you are into a different country, or you are like not different state, right? So you want to avail the quota there, right? So obviously you will be using the citizen certificate of that particular area, right? Next, or if you are living in some country, you can upload the citizenship of that country also. So next, review the detail field. After uploading all the documents, like this page will appear on in front of you to review all the information. So you have to check if you have filled everything correctly or not, because once it's done, you cannot change it until the correction windows isn't open, right? So this is how you have to capture the photograph, right? So your face should be visible like this. Make sure that you make you just ask them to print your name and that, right? So this is how exactly you have to paste the photograph, postcard size photograph. So candidate name and date of photograph. So same here, candidate name. So make sure that small photograph, passport size photograph also should have your name and a date, right? So date of the photograph, that the day when you get that photograph clicked, right? Next, in this way you will be getting your uploaded certificates, photos, and then this window will appear in the end. After reviewing the detail, candidate will have to click the declaration. So you have to declare here, I agree, and then you will go ahead towards the submit application form, right? So then after submitting application form, it will redirect to the window where the status of the application form will be shown. Though this window, candidates will have to be able to revisit the filled application form if any details are found to be incorrect by clicking edit application. So once you agree, submit application form, you will get the window where edit application is, option is there. So if you feel that some information is wrong, you can submit that page, and this page will appear where you have the chances to edit the application form, right? So then edit the application form. Once it's correctly filled, then you can actually go to proceed or go submit, right? So it will be submitted. So one time password will be sent to the registered email ID. So once you are like, I am done with all the information, you just submit my form. You will be clicking on submission. So final submission will be there. And once you click on the final submission, they will be sending you OTP in your registered email ID. And then you have to, write down the, the OTP and all, right here, somewhere here. They might be asking you here when you will click this part. Right. So then after, writing the OTP, you will be submitting the document, and then the other page will open where you have to fill the, pay the fee, right? So then you can pay the fee via these banks, net banking of SBI, HDFC, ICI, Paytm payment gateway. You are having these category wise. I have told you the fees. I've shown you the fees in the first place. And then again, I have pasted the page here, how much fees you have to pay. And after paying the fee, this, application thing will be generated, right? So it's noted that candidate will not be, okay. So candidate for, in that case, once you have filled your fee, then you will be getting this, this whole page, right? Confirmation page. So, what you exactly have to take the, what you exactly have to do. So once you are having your confirmation page appeared on the screen, once you have filled your form, right, filled your fee, once you pay your fee, right, so you will download it, you will get it printed, because once the last date is gone, means after 9th March, you won't be able to download or get it printed. So make sure that you actually get it printed and download, right, before the 9th March. And then you will be keeping it with yourself, where you are having your registered number. Remember your password, because you will be logging here in the, so this is how the last thing will be seen. This is how the confirmation page will be seen, right? And then some kids are confused with the codes, right? Which codes they should fill. So see, if you are in, if you like are fresher or appearing in class 12th, you will be using code 1. Code 2, who are already have passed their class 12th exam and they have taken the drop, a year drop, right, for the preparation, or gap, right? So they have taken the gap for preparation. So they will be filling the 2, right? And suppose you have completed your 12th from the open board or from private schools, right? So you will be using the code 2 only. And if you have already passed it, right? So third one is, when you already, 3 code is for those kids who are into the pre-degree courses or this university courses, that is PDC and PUC. So in some states, like these kids are having the pre-university courses or what we call pre-degree courses, right? So they called it degree college, they called it college, right? So suppose in your state you are having the concept of the degree college, or you are having the concept of this pre-university courses, then you will be going for this part, right? So suppose you have completed your class 12th from such boards, you will be writing 3, you will be choosing 3. Fourth, passed any pre-professional or pre-medical exam. So suppose you already have completed your pre-medical exams, like you were in the nursing, you were in the BAMS, you were in the BHMS, you are the student of this pharmacy. So suppose any subject related to medicine, you will be choosing this, right? Fifth, if you are in the first year of a 3-year degree, means you are in the BSc. So if you are in the first year, you will be choosing this, right? Currently in the first year of the 3-year degree courses. 6, completed BSc with at least 2 subjects, physics, chemistry, biology. And those kids who are in the second year or third year can also fill this code, that is code 5. Code 6 is for those people, those kids who already have completed their degree course, already have completed their BSc with at least 2 subjects, and they already have passed class 12th qualifying examination with PCB and English as a core. So they will be filling 6. And 7th, those kids who are like foreign kids, right? So those kids who are actually studying in the foreign, right? So they are not studying in India. Technically, they are NRIs, so they will be filling the code 7. So this is how exactly you have to fill the form completely, and these are your codes. So I hope all the information is clear to all the kids. So just start preparing for your NEET. I mean, you might be having your board exam. So all the best for your board exam. You have to revise for it, and once your board exam is completed, then you are having your NEET exam. So all the best for your NEET exam. You have to revise your class 11th, and you have to revise class 12th also at that time. So make sure you utilize your March, half March, and full April very, very nicely for your NEET exam. All the best. See you all.